Hello there, welcome to another post from Silo. Now I'm trying to cover a wide range of subjects here. Finances, getting out of debt, investing, improving your fitness, maybe losing weight, maybe dealing with stress and anxiety. They're all kind of connected as a general theme of self-improvement, and there's all kinds of principles involved with it, but I guess if I had to pick one single principle to take away, it's the most blindingly obvious one. It's the simplest idea. It's just based on input-output, and you'll hear this in many different forms in different areas depending what you're looking into, but the principle is always the same, and it's just about putting in a little bit more than you get out, maybe, or taking out a little bit more than you put in. In each instance, it's just balancing the scales, or just tipping the scales a tiny amount, and that creates a kind of a vector, if you like, a sustainable direction. You don't need to tip the scales a lot, but you just need to put that additional pressure. It might be positive pressure or negative pressure. So, for example, the obvious one, if you're trying to lose weight, you simply need to aim to take in slightly less calories or slightly less energy than you require, and that will eventually cause you to lose weight. If you want to get fitter, you just need to put in slightly more effort than normal, or than your body requires, and you'll start to build muscle or improve your fitness in other ways. If we're looking at, say, getting out of debt, paying the bare minimum is never going to get you out of debt. You always need to be aiming to do slightly more, then you start to pay that down. Now, a lot of this depends on willpower and what you're capable of doing. What you find is when you make these small steps to begin with, they can absolutely generate momentum. It might seem like a very long route to begin with, but you'll find that willpower comes a little easier, and then you're able to take bigger steps. You may be able to work a bit harder. You get used to that level of commitment, you can increase it a bit further. But the underlying principle is always the same. It's tipping the scales of input and output in one direction. You might be tipping them in the direction where you gain something. You might be trying to tip them in the direction where you lose something. But it's just about very slightly tipping them. So consider that principle, regardless of which particular area of your life you need to try and improve, and see how it applies. And I'll try and bear this principle in mind. I'll try and repeat it in the various other specific areas that we try and cover, and hopefully it will start to make more sense. For now, I hope that helps.